Hi, and welcome to the Business Essential Systems Tools series at noon. My name is Ada Kajimba, and I am your host. And today we are going back to the basics of business. We are starting from the scratch of you having a business in your life and things that you have to look out for in your business to be able to have a lucrative business. Now, so many of you just start businesses, they have an idea and then just run with it. But that's not the way to do it when you are doing business. You have to consistently make sure that what you're doing is the right thing. You have to put some things in place. You have to put some things in place and make sure that these things are things that will make help you get a lucrative business. And so we are going to be discussing this. We are going to be discussing why that idea that you have is actually an ideal idea. Why is your idea best for you in business? Why is your idea ideal for you? So now, when it comes to an idea, everybody has ideas every day. But what makes your idea, you know, get you from just this starting point to the place that you have six figures, making six figures in your business, seven figures. Some people are making that and some are not, but they are all in business. And sometimes they might be in the same niche, but there's something that makes one person's business stand out from the other. And so we are talking about ideal ideas. And first thing that you have to consider when you are talking about your idea is, what is this thing that I am talking about that I want to do that brings out my superpower? So when you're looking at your idea, is this idea something that I love doing? That's one of the things you have to consider. You can't just bring out an idea, and then just run with it. Number two, is this idea going to solve a human need? Look for something that is a human need that you're passionate about, that can solve somebody's problem. And then you look for your business, you look for an idea that can solve that problem so that it can serve humanity. So that's number two, to make sure that your idea is ideal. Number one, make sure that the idea that you're talking about is something that you love. If you don't love it, chances are that you're going to be burnt out because you're going to be complaining. Number two, make sure that your idea actually serves a human need. It actually serves a problem, because then you have purpose. You have purpose to continue in this business. Number three, and this is really, 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 really important, that when you are considering your idea, make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, you have the skills to make sure that you achieve that idea. So for example, if you want to start a business and you're making handcrafted garments, if you don't know how to sew, how are you going to make those garments? Because one thing is that you might put the crafts, but what about the sewing? If you don't know how to sew something together, put things together, it's not gonna be, you're not gonna be thriving in that business. So make sure you have the skills to bring this idea to fruition. So now I've given you 3 points that you have to consider when you have an idea for a business. Number one, you have to love it. I don't care who you are. If you don't like stitching things, or you're a web designer, if you don't like building websites, guess what? Web design, it's not your forte. So you have to leave that. You have to love whatever you're doing. Number two, you have to have purpose for it. Again, with the web design, if your purpose is just to make money, chances are you're just going to be looking at the monetary value and you're never going to get to the next level. But if you're looking at it that you are pained, for example, that business owners are not able to get a great web design, chances are that your purpose will drive you to, get into that place where you have a lucrative business. And number 3 that I talked about, you have to have a skills for it. For example, you're a web designer and you don't know even the different hosting companies, how to get a domain. You don't have the skills for that. You don't know how to, when you've designed a website, to make sure that it's mobile responsive or not. If you don't have that skills, nobody is going to pay you the money to actually design a website for them. And so when you have your idea, make sure that you have the skill. If you don't have the skill, you can go learn that skill. You don't have to be in the place where you are. If you don't have that skill, you can go learn that skill. And so these are things that I want to talk about today, with these ideas. Make sure that your ideas, you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Do not leave it to chance, whatever it is that you are doing, because chances are it is not going to take you from that idea position right here to where you want to go in having the 6-figure, 7-figure business that you really, really want. And I just want to thank you for coming on. And I hope this helps you make sure that you think through what your business is going to be. It's beautiful to have a business, but make sure that you think through so that you are not constantly in that wishy-washy state where the business is not moving forward and is stagnant. And I love you for watching. Love, peace. Bye.